Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I am so glad that you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for the day ahead. Um, just to get business out of the way here, this is for entertainment purposes only. And I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. This deck is different than your traditional tarot. Um, So I do have notes here that I have taken and I refer to, and I'll read what notes I took and then kind of talk about it and what I'm feeling from the card. Um, I apologize for not being on this weekend, even if I wanted to. Where our campsite was this weekend did not have any cell service, no internet service. So the short video of 30-second nature break that eventually posted, I think, today had been trying to post since Friday evening. So there would have been no way that I could have done the videos anyway. All right. So it has been quite a weekend. Even though I did not have enough service to make posts, I got notifications over the weekend. So I did know the news last night. Um, and I am aware of what has been going on in the world while I was communing with nature. So um, it's very interesting. I'll just share this little tidbit here. Every year at Yule, um, we pull a series of cards for each of the astrological seasons, and we pull when we got to Cancer season, we pulled a card, and we got the Tower. So you know that if you read tarot or you know tarot, the Tower tends to put people on edge. It's a rough card to get. And of course, my first thought was, oh, what's happening in our lives that we're getting the tarot. But it's never clear whether the card we pull, when we pull it at Yule, if it's more of a personal meaning for our family, or if it's a community thing, or if it's a world thing. But as we kept getting closer to Cancer season, I told my husband, I said, I'm really feeling this is a US card. Like, we are going to crumble. This is going to crumble. And of course, we entered Cancer season on Friday. And on Saturday, all hell broke loose. So, um, yeah, it's going to be an interesting month. So, buckle up. Cancer season is over in, I think it's the 22nd of July this year. So, all right, so this reading for today is going to actually be for Monday, June 23rd, 2025. So let's see what messages the universe has for us tomorrow. For June 23rd. What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? All right. So I'm going to split the deck. Take the card that comes up in the middle. And I do not read reversals, so if it's reversed, I'll flip it over. Well, we've seen this one before. It's interesting how we keep getting a lot of the same cards. All right, so this is Earth, and it is the Four of Earth. I will bring you down, and I will read the message for you. A happy and rewarding outcome is close at hand. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. You have made real and tangible progress. Do not falter now. Don't give up, even if you are weary. Look back at how far you have come. Take a moment to rest, and then continue on with dedication. I feel like this card is the universe letting us know that it's going to be okay. Um, in your personal life, sorry, I'm just getting situated here. In your personal life, if you have been working towards something, you've been putting effort into something, um, you're trying to reach a goal, don't give up. Even if you're tired, it's close at hand, you're going to get there. Um, it's okay to take a moment to rest. It's okay to take a moment to say, man, I'm tired. Maybe you need to take a day from whatever it is you've been doing because you're burning yourself out. But then get up and continue. Don't don't give up. Don't stop and stay stopped. In the world at large, with what we were just talking about, if we apply this message to the situation at hand, um, uh, we're in a rough situation right now. Things are difficult. And a lot of us have been sounding the alarm, myself included, for months now, that this was not going to go well. There are going to be problems. We need to stand up against these things that are going to happen. And as time has gone on, more and more people have seen, oh, okay, yeah, these alarms really are a thing. And it drives me nuts every time I read an article that says alarm bells are going off in Washington. And I'm like, well, apparently we're hitting the snooze button. I feel like in the larger world picture, we have made progress. People are seeing certain world leaders for what they are, who they are, um, and are standing up against them. We need more people in power to do that. But don't give up, I feel like, is the message here. Don't give up even when you are weary. There's nothing I can do about the situation at hand. I can't call up the leaders and say, hey, how about we stop doing these acts of violence in other countries? Um, who am I? That's not going to change anything. I email my representatives all the time. But keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, it's going to make a difference. If you need to take a day and say, man, I like a weekend. I just took the past weekend and I really didn't have a whole lot of service at all. And I spent the time in nature. We hiked trails, celebrated Letha. We took a moment to rest, but now I'm home and I'm going to do the budget and I'm going to restock the house and I'm going to email my representatives and I'm going to follow along with what's going on in the world and see what I can do where. Eventually, the happy and rewarding outcome that we are working toward will be here, and it's close at hand. Just remember that the tower is crashing, and that can be terrifying. It can seem harsh at times, but once it has come down, we look around at the rubble, we look around at what's lying at our feet, we figure out what was working and see if it's salvageable, and we pull it out of the rubble. and we look at what's lying at our feet that was not working, the broken parts of the system, and we say, yeah, no, we don't want that anymore. And we leave it there. And we rebuild from what we have, the beneficial aspects. So, one of the other tarot readers, Meister Tarot, who I listen to, she has been saying for weeks now, we are at the point where you have your 5-point harness and you're pulling down your roll bar. Like, be ready because it's about to get crazy. Um, and it has gotten crazy. We are there. So, this card today is telling us whether it is world events or it's in your personal life. The words that stuck out to me are don't give up, even if you are weary. Take a rest, look at how far you've come, and then continue. Feel free to pause the video if you need to in order to meditate on this card. I did try to do one of my Wheel of the Year video, and the mic I was using kept cutting out, so I have to try again. But I was trying to get ready to leave for our trip, so I couldn't do it on Friday, but I will try again this week. But if you are interested in following with these readings or any of the content I'm working on creating, feel free to subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow with our next video. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Blessed be.